Now that we've added a sign-up page for new users, the next logical step is to allow them to sign in and sign out. This will allow us to add some customizations to the site layout. For example, currently, even if you're viewing a profile page, the links at the top are the same. In particular, the sign-in link is still there. And then in the next lesson, we'll actually use this to implement a security model. We're going to end up using a security model that allows anyone to view a user profile. This is the default, for example, at Twitter. You can protect your profile at Twitter, but we're not going to implement that. But we will have some protected pages. In particular, only a particular user will be able to update his user information. Looking even further ahead, in Lesson 11, we'll use the identity of the user who's currently signed in to create microposts associated with that user. And then in the final lesson, Lesson 12, we'll implement the idea of one user following the other, which will certainly require that we know which user is currently signed in. I've mentioned before in this series that there are predefined packages available to do things like sign up and sign in and sign out, but it's a bad idea, I think, to skip right to those kinds of libraries, because you won't understand how to use them if you haven't built one yourself. And it's also often the case that you'll have very specific authentication and authorization needs, and there's simply no substitute for knowing how to do it from the ground up. So that's what we're going to do in this lesson. Let's start by making a branch. Get checkout -b, and I'm going to say sign in out.